Hey there, welcome to The Hot Slice, the weekly podcast brought to you by Pizza Today magazine. I'm your host, Jeremy White, editor-in-chief of Pizza Today, and I'm joined today by my entire creative team. I love these guys, so I'm going to give them a quick introduction. I have executive editor Denise Greer.
Hello.
Creative director Josh Keown.
Hello.
And design lead Katie Wilson.
Hi, everyone.
Katie doesn't make a lot of appearances. She works behind the scenes as our sound engineer. So Katie, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Bright Lights.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Jeremy. I'm glad to be here. What do you want to lead off with, Katie? What do you want the pizza world to know?
It sounded a little forced. I'm just going to say.
2020 is coming to a close. It's been a hell of a year.
Not sad about it.
It's been a year of loss, and we just, we had another titan of the industry, a giant, a true giant, Tom Lehmann, who was the Dough Doctor for Pizza Today magazine, speaker at Pizza Expo for nearly 3 decades. Tom has been a huge part of what we've done over the years. He has helped, and I don't exaggerate when I say this, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of pizzeria owners across the country with their dough formulas, their processes, their procedures, everything from various styles of pizza dough to breads. No matter what you wanted, Tom was there. He would answer every question. He would speak at Pizza Expo and then go out to the hallway and answer questions for 2 hours at times.
That's how I was introduced to the Dough Doctor at my first expo. It was like him in the hallway, and he would just stay there for as long, and he'll talk to everybody as long as it took.
His rooms were packed for his seminars. They were literally packed to the gills. People were sitting on the floor, standing against the wall. And when his hour or hour and a half was up and it was time to vacate that room so the next speaker could lead a seminar, you couldn't get through the hall because there were still 50, 60 people crowding in the hallway around Tom, asking questions about their process. And they would come with the most arcane questions, and with very little information, Tom would probe, ask him a few more questions about how they do things, and he would have an answer for them. And that answer would help them out and help them run their businesses more profitably and more consistently. And we can't say enough about how important Tom has been to this industry and how much he has done for pizzeria owners across the country. It's just, you can't even put into words adequately.
I saw on Facebook, I'm not sure who it was. Oh, it's escaping my mind, but they said they learned more about dough in an elevator ride at the Hilton with Tom and just the elevator ride than they had all of their life.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. It escapes me, but it's.
And that, and his dedication just extended, just to the industry as a whole and just to general pizza making. I mean, he would answer people's emails, and one of the people on the Facebook said that he tried to pay Tom, and Tom was like, no, I'm just helping you. So he just genuinely has a love for this and really wanted to share that with everyone. So it's a hard loss for everyone, and my heart goes out to his family and his loved ones right now.
Yeah, I think, was it Richard Ames, Denise's buddy Richard from the shows? Denise and Richard always have good in-depth conversations at Pizza Expo, and I believe he said, I think it was him who said that he stood out on a sidewalk in the cold one night and talked for Tom for 2+ hours about dough procedures.
Yeah. The stories were great. Everybody has, I think a lot of people in the industry have Tom stories. And if you continue to have those, share them with us, because we certainly, we'd like to see that.
Yeah. And may he rest in peace. And this has been Sean Rondazzo. We've talked about him on a previous podcast. This has just been a tough year, a really tough year.
When Expo comes around, it's going to be a little different. We're going to be missing some faces that have just been, stalwarts there. I mean, they're, that you expect to see every year, so it's going to be a little bittersweet for sure.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to turn the calendar. I've never, look, as you get older, right? I'm 45 years old now. As you get older, you don't necessarily want that calendar to turn, right? You want time to slow down, right? But I have never in my life wanted to get into a new year as badly as I want to get into 2021 and kiss 2020 goodbye, because it's just been that tough.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
not that I think anything magically is going to happen in 2021. I
Right,
think but I
exactly.
think everyone will just have that layer just kind of shed. It's like, okay, we're all going to kind of start to focus on moving forward at that point. It gives everybody a kind of a reset.
I think so too. It's a way to say goodbye all of the craziness of 2020. Now, a lot of that uncertainty is still going to be here into the beginning and middle of 2020 or 2021. But what we do have is a lot of hope, and we can actually look towards, a future that, while we want to bring back everything that we loved about gathering and doing all that stuff, I think things will be a lot different for the foreseeable future, as far as what things are doing. I mean, I think a lot of people are changed forever, in certain ways and in good ways. I think we've learned a lot from 2020. So I think operators are going to take that into their businesses too.
Yeah, you're right. And there's no, things don't turn on a dime just because it's 2021. Things don't just magically change, like you said. And we've been talking to pizzeria owners in Massachusetts who say, we're on the verge of going out of business, and pizzeria owners in California who are struggling with dining room shutdowns. Illinois, it's all over the country. People are struggling, but with the vaccine being rolled out, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Finally, for the first time in a long time, you feel like you can see the light of day breaking on the horizon. And if we just hang on and put our heads down and keep going, finally, we're going to get there.
So moving into 2021, what are you guys, well, I know in our January issue that'll be releasing pretty soon, we asked a few operators their New Year's resolutions.
We did.
What are some of your New Year's resolutions for the industry?
I think
man.
Katie needs to go first. Katie's making her big entrance here. Go on,
Well,
Katie.
I'm not one for resolutions usually, because I don't like to make promises I can't keep. But I think that one that we as Pizza Today can definitely keep is to continue supporting owners and operators as best as we can and providing solid, good quality content that they can use.
Amen.
Amen to
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Something I'm looking forward to in 2021 that I've really kind of set the bar high on, and that is, being out there even stronger with our operators, getting those first person accounts. I think that's so important. And that's one of the things I'll say to every listener out there. If you have a story, share it with us. You can reach us on email, you can reach us on social, you can reach us on the podcast platforms. We're available to you, and we want to hear your stories.
100%. Josh?
Well, we've been working really hard on Pizza Expo 365, so that getting that launched and out to the industry. I think it's going to help a lot of people, and it's going to bring a lot of people together when we need to be brought together, until we can get into a physical show again. But it's also going to be a platform that it's going to stick around. It's not just for this pandemic. It's going to be a platform that's here to stay, and it's going to be around 365 days a year to help pizzeria operators and exhibitors meet with pizzeria operators. But so yeah, Pizza Expo 365, we've been working hard on that. Definitely putting a lot of focus onto that. And I can't wait to get into restaurants again. I mean, I'm not going to take that for granted, shooting pizza again. I am so, I've had some photo shoots at my house for the in the kitchen stuff, but there's nothing like going to a pizzeria and trying their pies for the first time, meeting the owners, meeting the staff, and photographing the pizzas. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. And I'm going to be much more grateful, because, you'd be here, you're here 10 years, you're going to a pizzeria. It's like almost kind of going through the flow, just like you would. But now I'm going to be a lot more grateful for it.
Yeah. So almost a year ago, actually right at a year ago, I believe it was a couple of weeks before Christmas last year, Katie and I flew to Las Vegas and visited some pizzerias, Katie photographed them, shot some video. We did some features. And I was just thinking about this the other day. We visited our friend John Arena, who contributes to the show and the magazine at Metro Pizza. And I had no idea, no clue, as we sat there and did that interview and shot the photos, shot the video. I had no idea that would be our last real trip to a pizzeria to capture that kind of content for our audience. Just no clue. And then we all know what happened after that. Things came fast and furious. We had to reschedule, postpone, whatever you want to call it, cancel International Pizza Expo. And then we had to not stage Pizza and Pasta Northeast show. And now here we are again. Pizza Expo 2021 should be taking place in March in Las Vegas, but we had to push it to June. We just had no way to foresee this absolute landslide that was coming our way and how catastrophic it would be. And you're right, Josh. The next time we walk into a pizzeria in a distant city, that requires a plane trip or a long car drive, and we get to sit down with the owners and talk to them about their business and how they got through this and what they're doing to move forward with their customers. And we get to eat their food and meet their staff and photograph the restaurant, things that we all love and enjoy doing and probably took for granted. I can't wait. That's going to be one of the biggest redeeming qualities of 2021 once we're able to get back on the road like that, because that's what we do. That's who we are. That's what makes us tick. And that's how we get the inside information that we relate to the industry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I walk away from those trips with, I kid you not, dozens to hundreds of story ideas based on what I'm seeing in the shops and physically touching their operation and getting that firsthand account. It's immeasurable, the value of it.
Yeah, it definitely is. So, again, Katie, did you have any idea when we were standing in Las Vegas this time last year that you wouldn't be in another pizzeria again?
No, and I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I was telling a friend of mine the other day, I didn't think that I would ever miss just like going to an airport or like staying in a hotel room or like just doing like, there's everyday life and the monotony of it. And then there's 2020 and the monotony of that. And it's like
Next level monotony.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the lines at the airport, the wait, just the indignity in general of traveling via airplane right now, right? We hate it. But man, I can't wait to get back to it.
Man, I can't wait to have to take my shoes off again to go to the airport. It's fine. It's fine.
So what's the first style of pizza? Because we've been making our own pizza, right? We've got a sourdough starter. We've got a great dough formula that was provided to us with a real heavy hitter in the pizza industry that we utilize in our test kitchen. And we've made test pizzas in my house and Josh's house, and we photograph them. And that's kind of how we're getting through right now while we don't have access to our test kitchen. But look, we're not professional pie makers. We do the best we can. We've got a tried and true formula and style that we stick to based on what we know we can pull off well. What's the first style of pizza you're going to go out and get as soon as you can travel and taste any kind of pizza you want? Denise, let's start with you.
Oh man. Well, I think it's going to be Roman style. And the reason why I say that is because I was just getting started with learning about Roman style and really understanding how it's kind of spreading. And it is spreading around the US. It's definitely one of those, we saw that happen with Detroit. We saw it happen with several styles. And I felt like Roman was right on the cusp of that.
Yeah.
And people are definitely learning about Roman. So I really think Roman, I want to get out there and try more Roman pies.
Love it. Josh?
If there was a private jet in my driveway right now to take me to whatever pizzeria, I've been craving for the last 2 months just to go to Sally's in New Haven again. So that's,
Sally's.
It's always been one of my favorites, but for some reason lately, it's just, that has been on my mind to go there again.
Yeah. Katie?
You guys already know how profound of an effect the New York trip had on me.
Yes.
So, Oh, I miss New York so bad right now. I'd travel to like 20 different pizzerias.
I'm kind of with Katie. I'm going back to New York. I'm going to John's of Bleecker, and I'm sitting there in that booth, and I'm getting just an old school basic New York pie, and I'm eating the whole thing by myself with no regrets. RAGRETS, regrets, like the movie.
An
Tattoo
entire
it right
pitcher,
here.
yeah, just have an entire pitcher of beer. No glass, just an entire pitcher of beer and a whole pizza. And we'll be good to go.
If you're talking
all we need.
locations, and I'm going to San Francisco. I am going to eat every pizza in San Francisco because that's one spot I haven't been to yet.
Yes.
And it is a huge pizza spot. It's one of the tops in the country. And there are so many places that are on my list I want to get to. So San Francisco is my spot.
Absolutely. And you get to sit down with Tony Gimignani,
Yeah.
the Michael Jordan of the pizza industry, and have his pizza served to you hot and fresh. There's nothing better.
And all the pies at Expo, because in June we're going to get to try some of the best pizzas in the country, and I'm stoked about that.
I'm excited about going in the summer. I kind of am. Yeah, I really am.
You know, I've never been to Las Vegas in the summer. I've been in the winter.
I have.
Yeah.
There's no winter in Vegas, and I've been in March because that's usually when we have a show out there. I have never been in the summer.
It's a different dynamic, man.
It's hot.
It really is. It is
hot.
super hot out there. It is super hot. But hey, the pools are open. Everybody's having a good time. Hopefully everybody's having a good time by then.
Every hotel has like lots of pools with swim up bars, by the way. So, I'm still lobbying for a beer and bowl poolside. I mean,
oh man,
I think it's got to happen.
Well, I think we bring kiddie pools into the conference, into the convention center, and just
we'll have to talk to our ops people.
Bring their trunks.
I'll take it.
We're getting dangerously close to the most iconic Pizza Today issue of all time, that being the swimsuit issue that was produced way before our day, and nothing that we would ever have anything to do with. But way back in the day, somebody did that. And you talking about all the pools in Vegas makes me wonder if a second swimsuit issue would be in order. What do you think?
So that's one of the first things given to you when you start at Pizza Today is swimsuit issue.
It's the swimsuit issue. Yeah, I got it. I was like, whoa.
Maybe we can
what were they thinking?
Maybe we can redo it with the World Pizza Champions or something.
I was say the swimsuit issue had no men in it, by the way. No men.
Here, I want to see Will Grant.
Yep.
Mikey Bausch.
Yep.
All of our boys, all of our buddies. I want to see them in a swimsuit issue. I think we could sell that, guys. I don't
think we're ever going to do a swimsuit issue.
Or maybe we
I'm going to be the voice of reason here.
A calendar. Maybe we do a calendar for charity.
Now we could do like a beautiful calendar of gorgeous pizzas. I think that would be the best calendar ever. Each month you feature a different topping. I would buy that calendar. I would put that calendar up in my kitchen. And that's what I would buy.
Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there because it's not just pizzeria owners that listen to our podcast. We have a lot of suppliers to the industry, exhibitors, advertisers, vendors. I'm just going to throw it out there. If there's a sponsor out there that wants to sponsor a pizza calendar, we'll make that happen. Okay. Show me the money and we'll make that happen, guys.
I can't wait to shoot that. I can't wait to shoot that.
That would be awesome. I used to do one. I did a calendar in my previous job, and it's so much fun.
I think we'll need to go to an exotic island to shoot it. Yeah, of course.
Are you still on the swimsuit thing, or have we? I thought
we were shooting pizza.
Yeah,
for the calendar.
I mean, it's fine. Either way.
No, I'm shooting Will Grant and Mikey Bausch in swimsuits.
It's a hybrid. It's
well. How about
we got to change the subject,
placed, slices.
All right, we've got to move it on. Let's move the topic forward.
Denise is always the voice of reason.
I am the voice of reason.
This podcast would go if it weren't for Denise.
Guys, this is also our holiday party because we can't get together.
This is also our
holiday party.
Where's our spiked
Unfortunately,
eggnog?
Unfortunately, it's not even noon. We're not drinking or anything, but this is our holiday party. So
How do you know I did not have an
I,
old fashioned for
I brought
breakfast?
the tree.
You
I
don't-
brought the tree, everyone.
Oh, look at that. Great job, Denise. Bringing the holiday cheer in.
we won't bore you with a white elephant gift exchange that we were going to do, but we'll talk more pizza.
No.
If you're looking for a POS provider that truly understands pizzerias, look no further than PDQ. Designed from the ground up for the exact needs of pizzerias, PDQ POS has been doing pizza ordering, delivery, and takeout for over 32 years. With all the functionality you need in today's environment, including online ordering, rewards, seamless integration, contactless functionality, and so much more, PDQ is your single source for, well, everything. Learn more today at pdqpos.com or call 877-968-6430. That's 877-968-6430. Performance Food Service is proud to deliver high-quality products, innovative technology, and custom operational solutions to restaurants of all sizes across the country. The flagship division of Performance Food Group, with deep roots in the restaurant industry, Performance Food Service has been the exclusive distributor of the Roma family of brands for more than 65 years. This signature relationship has allowed Performance Food Service to become a leader in the pizza and Italian segment of food service nationwide.
All right.
Denise, what were your
let's
other
move
topics
on.
you wanted to hit on today?
Oh man. Well, you alluded to it, and so we just got to go into it. Let's talk about Pizza Expo 365, because I think it is a very important launch that, while we have International Pizza Expo, we have Pizza and Pasta Northeast, but this is something that the entire industry can use, because not everyone can get to Vegas, not everyone can get to Atlantic City. This is something where you can sit in your PJs and go shopping for items from different exhibitor booths, and you can learn. And so I'll sit on it in my PJs.
You're right. And we named it 365 for a reason, right? Like Josh alluded to earlier, it is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It by no means replaces live events. I mean, there's no replicating, no duplicating what you see, hear, taste, touch, smell at International Pizza Expo.
Mainly
right?
taste, for sure.
And definitely taste. That's not what we're trying to do. That's not even possible. But what we are trying to do is provide yet one more additional avenue filled to the brim with educational opportunities, ways to partner with exhibiting companies and key industry suppliers and vendors like never before. And this is an educational resource without parallel in this industry. And I cannot wait to get it out there in the hands of the industry. It's going to be huge.
Right. There's
Absolutely.
several other people have already, jumped on virtual shows and whatnot. This is not a virtual show. This is
not a virtual trade show.
No, this
way.
is not going to be, unless there's a lot of virtual trade shows, there's 3 days or whatever. This is something we're rolling out over time, and we're very proud of. And I think the pizzeria operators are going to get so much from it. They're going to get so much from it.
You're
It's
right.
an
And
interactive
we
event.
talked about doing a virtual trade show, and we decided not to. Look, a virtual event has a start date, has an end date.
Mhm.
End date. This is not. This is open-ended. This is here all the time. This is an immersive experience. It's a valuable resource, and we made that conscious decision to do it this way because that's what's going to provide the most value to pizzeria owners across the country. It's what's going to help them sustain their businesses. They're always seeking new knowledge. They're always looking for the best practice from reputable sources. And that's exactly what they're going to find on this platform. So yeah, definitely not a virtual trade show, rather an entire catalog of information that's always.
Yeah. I mean, when this sucker drops in January, it's going to have over 60 hours of educational content. And then each month, more educational content, fresh new educational content. So yeah, you're going to have plenty to see, plenty to view.
We've got business seminars, we got food demonstrations,
Yep.
we've got everything.
And not only that, I mean, if they want to shop So if an operator wants to look for the products and services that they need, they can literally find everything right there, communicate with them directly in one platform, find a whole assortment of their products, specials, different things, kind of like we do at Expo, but available whenever they want to view it. I think it's so valuable. I mean, they even have a chat feature with them.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I was going to say. Let's say you're looking for a new flour, or you're looking for a more robust point of sale system than what you currently have. You're looking for a huge ticket item like an oven, or you're looking for a smaller ticket item like a marketing service. Whatever you're looking for, you find that company that interests you, that has a product you're interested in, that you want to learn more about. You initiate a chat, and you get to talk directly to someone from that company who is a subject matter expert in whatever product or service their company specializes in. You can ask your questions. You can ask all the questions you want until you're satisfied that you know whether that product or service is right for your pizzeria. And then you can make a purchasing decision based on that information. Or if it's not for you, you can move on and continue your search. But point is, this is a starting point to initiate very detailed and valuable conversations that ultimately can benefit your business substantially.
Can we tease about the competitions that we're
go for it, Denise?
Competitions? Can we talk about the competitions?
It's Denise's world. We're just living in it.
That's right. I'm going to just talk away. No, competitions are awesome, and there will be competitions. And the great thing about these competitions is you can do them from anywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Josh worked hard on the competition section.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna have, of course, we're going to have a pizza challenge, recipe contest. In other foods, we won't launch them out right now, but, and other challenges ahead throughout the year. We're going to try to shoot for one each quarter. So, yeah, just be looking out for that. And, we'll have all the instructions and whatnot up on the page when we're ready to launch.
The first competition, guys, is who looks better in a swimsuit, Mike Bausch or Will Grant.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
We'll have that poll. We'll have that poll up there, and
All right, Josh, what is
the winner gets the cover? The winner gets the cover.
Yes. We do our best work on the fly, guys. We really do. Josh, do you want to? I don't know. You want to talk about what the first competition is, or you want to?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, let's. I'll touch base on it, and you can go into it. But it is the 365 Pizza Challenge. It will be a recipe contest, but it will be, just a little bit more than a recipe contest. We're going to, ask for video of you making the pizza, and a photo, of course, of the pizza. And we'll gather all those up, and then, we'll have 5 finalists, and then those will be baked off by a pizza professional. Not us, because we're not pizza making professionals, but, and then those will be judged. I think that's pretty much it, right, Jeremy?
The gist.
Yeah. That in a nutshell is it. I don't want to give all the details away as we are finalizing those details. And I don't want to say something that turns out to be inaccurate. So I think we just leave it vague for now in the best interest of accuracy.
Yeah. But be thinking about your pizza.
That's right.
And it's kind of an open challenge. I think it's all, it's non-traditional. So you can be whatever you want as far as that goes. Yeah.
One thing we're talking about, we haven't quite finalized, but we may require usage of one specific ingredient. I'm not going to say what that ingredient is yet. It will remain a secret. But for those who enter the contest, you may be told you have to work this ingredient into your recipe.
And your pizza may be featured in Pizza Today as well. The
Absolutely.
Magazine. Yep.
That's right. Absolutely. I can't wait to see, look, pizza people, they are creative. They experiment. They push boundaries. I cannot wait to see what they come up with, because it's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to try some of these. I mean, look at the recipes and try them at home.
Well, guys, do you have anything else before?
My lunch delivery just arrived. So
yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the best time to wrap it up.
Well, it's holiday week, so let's just close it out. Happy New Year to everyone, and we'll see you in 2021. Thank goodness.
Thankfully. We'll still be on
Right.
Zoom though. We'll still be on
Hey,
Zoom.
Yeah, we'll still be
That's a
here.
wrap on 2020, guys. Happy holidays to everyone. And brighter days are ahead, and we remain pizza strong as always.
See you guys.
All right. See ya.
See ya.